In this video, I will cover the most important basic principles of Counter-Strike for any new player. This guide will be extremely surface level and will serve mostly as an introduction to some of the game's mechanics and features. After dedicating my entire adult life to Counter-Strike and with a handful of years as a professional player in the bag, I've now set my sights on a new goal. This video is the first in a long line of tutorial videos in my new series, Counter-Strike 2 Road to Pro. We start off at the beginner level and we will be slowly working our way up the ladder, eventually making tutorial videos useful for active professionals. I will be sharing anything and everything I've learned through my 20,000 hours of playtime in the Counter-Strike franchise, and I hope you will join me on this journey. The baby steps in your road to pro start today. Here is something I made to help beginners with buying in CS2. The weapons lit up in green are the ones I recommend purchasing, as these are the only weapons used in pro play. There are two changes you could make to the CT side. A lot of people prefer the 5.7 over the CZ, so this is for me personal preference. I would put both of the $500 pistols as recommended purchases, but only your personal favorite in your loadout. I don't currently have the Mag 7 equipped on my CT side, but it does have a few niche uses like Inferno Banana. If you do want to add the Mag 7, I recommend switching out the Nova as they somewhat fill the same niche. I don't really have time to go too much into detail in this specific video, but this should serve as general guidelines for what and what not to buy in CS2. Buying armor in CS2 makes a huge difference. Here, a clip without armor where you can clearly see my aim jumps when I get shot. This phenomenon is called aim punch and can throw off your aim, making you miss when getting hit in a gunfight. Watch this clip of me getting shot where I do have armor. Do you notice any difference? On top of that, buying armor will allow you to take more hits before dying, so I recommend buying armor in pistol rounds and every round where you buy something bigger than a pistol. In CS2 Pro Play, there is a rough grenade hierarchy. 1. Smoke, 2. Flash, 3. HE Molotov, and 87. Decoy, which I wrote in Comic Sans, and I gave it a skull emoji. Smoke grenades in Counter-Strike can be used to block a push, they can be used to remove vision to allow for a play, they can be used to turn off a Molotov, and they can be used to give yourself some space to play around it. Grenades can be thrown at different speeds by using left click, left plus right click, and right click. For flashes and smokes, I recommend using consistent lineups whenever possible to ensure consistent results. A grenade can be used preemptively, also known as a pre-nade. It can be used to take care of someone hiding. And finally, it can be used to clear smoke grenades temporarily. Molotovs can be used to block a push. And they can also be used to clear an area. And decoys exist. The best way to learn spray control for beginners is shooting a wall on an offline server without moving your mouse to learn the pattern. After seeing the pattern, you can practice countering it to allow for a compact spray of bullets. Movement is an underrated art form in Counter-Strike, which can most definitely be the difference maker in rounds. Moving effectively is the best way to stay alive longer in a gunfight, which is why it's so important to practice. Currently in CS2, because the game is so new, the best ways to practice movement are not yet in the game. This shouldn't stop you from considering the importance of good movement in matches, and I urge everyone watching this video to think about how you move in game. Future Road to Pros will go more into detail with important movement mechanics so as to prepare new players to take steps up the Counter-Strike ladder. And yes, one of the videos will literally be about ladders. I hope you have enjoyed the first of many videos in my new Road to Pro series. If you have learned something new or are just looking forward to future videos in the series, please leave a like on the video here. Doing so is a direct way to show me that Road to Pro is a series with potential, which will make me dedicate more time to these type of videos over others.